Gautam, where do you see yourself, in terms of the India, United States relationship? A trade deal is obviously something that we have been aspiring to have with them since a very, very long time. But Donald Trump does not do anything without theatrics. Is this theatrics that we are witnessing right now, which will perhaps produce a deal that we did not even anticipate is going to be that good of a deal? I sound like Donald Trump right now. Or do you think that this is something that India needs to be wary of while dealing with the Americans? Because we obviously have our own trade priorities, to take care of as well, including our farmers.
I think, Vineet, that we are moving away from the idea of achieving a viable trade deal with the United States. The reason being that it isn't just the 25%, which, if that's all it was, we might have managed, because there are many exemptions to the tariffs, and there are really not much of an impact of this 25% deal in terms of our GDP. It will affect some of the heavy employment areas such as textiles, gems and jewelry, and shrimps and so on. But we could channel these through third parties like Britain and the UAE, unless he puts similar taxes as he did on Vietnam, that says that any third party routes will also be taxed at a higher rate. He could also ask for certificates of origin to complicate it. But, when you're issuing tariff letters to 90 countries, you're going to lose the woods for the trees if you are, secondary sanctioning a lot of countries, the woods being China and the trees being everyone else. So if you're going to do the same treatment as you are planning for China to all the other countries, particularly India, which has been singled out, you're not going to. Then there's this whole business of penalties. Now, if you're going to impose all of this, there is very little India can do about it. So I think India is proceeding with its existing FTAs, the latest being the one with the UK. It is pressing hard on speeding up the FTAs which are in the pipeline, for example, with the EU and other smaller countries. And we will try to weather the storm on that basis. We have also made very clear that we are going to buy whatever we feel like from Russia, and there is very little America can do about it except sanction us, and we are ready for those sanctions. So it's going to be a rough patch, but the longest it can be is the 3 years or so that Trump is in office. And we've been through worse. When we detonated our nuclear bombs, we were sanctioned, and that lasted for quite a while. Our economy kept growing through it, and then they were lifted because there wasn't really very far they could go. I think Trump should concentrate on doing what he can to stop the Ukraine-Russian war and not try to bully India. India is not willing to be bullied. And that is more than apparent with our reactions ever since he began his threats. Vinny.
All right, Dr. Bhattacharya.